Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our 5-day training on 5 reasons you are certified, but you are not bringing in profit. So I hope that you are ready. I hope that you had the opportunity to pull in your notes on yesterday. I hope you had the opportunity to ask your questions on yesterday. If you didn't, guess what? You get the chance to do that again with me on today. So listen, do me a favor. If you are a part of the my Start to Six Figure online Facebook community, make sure you are tagging other people. Hey, listen, if you are just catching this on either one of my Facebook pages or platforms or wherever you're viewing this, make sure you share this out. Make sure you view this. I am your vision coach, Latoya Early, here supporting Christian female startup coaches as I help you start, grow, and monetize your coaching business from start to six figures in your niche. So listen, I am excited about today because I am getting ready to share with you reason number two as to why you are certified, but you are not bringing profit into your coaching business. So if you are joining me, make sure you come on in. Let me know who you are. Let me know what type of coach you are. Let me know whether or not you are aspiring or whether or not you are growing. Listen, this is the time for you to go ahead and share who you are, share with the world, stand at the top of the mountain and yell and let everybody know that you are an amazing coach rocking out in this amazing industry. So listen, I'm so glad that you are able to join me as well on today. Make sure you come on in. Let me know that you are here. Let me know what type of coach you are. Let me know whether or not you are aspiring or if you are growing. Again, we're going to rock out on today. If you had the opportunity to check out yesterday's training, we talked about the number one reason why you've been having a hard time bringing in profit into your coaching business and you're certified. I want all of my certified coaches, my life coaches, my business coaches to come on in so that we can talk. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about why is it you're certified, but you haven't been able to bring in the profit that you truly desire in your coaching business. Yesterday, we talked about how your niche is what will bring you profit. If you're struggling with getting clarity in your niche, if you're struggling with getting clarity on who you serve, then it's going to be really challenging for you to bring in that profit that you know you can bring in your coaching business. And so again, come on in, ladies. Let me know who you are. We have a growing transformational life coach helping women to push past pain and step into purpose. I absolutely love it. We have my awesome favorite vision coach, Miss Alicia George here. So listen, come on in. Let me know who you are. Let me know what type of coach you are. If you're aspire, if you're growing, we have our identity coach Antoinette here. Super excited about that. And so we're going to talk about 5 reasons you're certified but not bringing in profit. Yesterday, we shared reason number one. If you did not get a chance to access that training, I'll be sure to put that link in the comments so that you can go access that training and you can check out the number one reason why you are certified, but you are not bringing profit into your coaching business. And so today we're going to focus on reason number two. We're going to focus on reason number two. And so we're going to talk about your messaging. We're talking about you being certified, but you're still not bringing in profit. Listen, understand that certification programs are designed to help you enhance your skill in coaching, right? They teach you about methodologies and framework. They teach you the different forms of coaching. They teach you how to increase and enhance your skill in coaching. But you want to make sure that when you are building out your coaching business, when you're looking to generate the profit that you truly desire in your coaching business, that you are presenting your coaching in a specific niche and that your messaging is clear, specific, and it is detailed, right? You want to be simple, clear, and specific in your messaging so that it speaks directly to your ideal client. And so what do I mean about that? Here's one of the areas that I teach or help the coaches in the niche certification program. One of the areas we help really focus in on is mastering your message. What does that look like? There's a 4-step formula that I teach with creating that messaging, whether or not it's whichever way you want to recognize it, as your elevator pitch, as your I help statement. Here in our community, we call it our power statement. We strongly believe in the power being in your words. And so we want to make sure that you are bringing forth a powerful statement that explains who you are, who you serve, the results that you bring, and the problem that you solve. So this is one of the areas that we focus in on in the niche certification program, because your messaging is what attracts your ideal client. Understand that if you stand before an audience of people, and if you're struggling with bringing forth or sharing who you are, then you're going to have a hard time connecting with the people that you're called to service and the people that you're called to impact. So one of the things that I want you to consider as a certified life coach, as a certified, we had quite a few jump into the community yesterday, a certified trauma coach, a certified business coach, all of these different areas. Again, the number one reason that you want to address in your coaching business, if you're looking to really generate the profit that you desire, is getting clarity on your niche. If you're not clear on your niche, if you're not clear on the person that you're called to serve and the problem you're called to solve, then you're going to have a hard time generating that income. Again, the certification programs are absolutely amazing. It helps enhance your skill in coaching. But my question to you is, what work are you doing, or what are you applying in your business daily that's growing your profit margin? How are you generating new clients? Are you able to speak directly to your ideal client through your messaging, through your marketing, through your words? What does that sound like? What does that look like? Again, there's a 4-step formula that we teach here in the Chase Great Niche Certification Program that helps you master your message so that you can make sure that you're speaking directly to your ideal client in your marketing, in your programs, every time you show up. So do me a favor in the comments. I want to know your elevator pitch, your I help statement. Tell me who you are and tell me what you do. Let's go ahead and rock out. Now, let's talk about messaging a little bit. When we talk about messaging, we talk about what is the message that you want to share to your audience, to your ideal client, so that they recognize that you have the solution to their problem. What does that look like? Are you constantly going live, or maybe sharing posts, or you're trying to figure out how do you pull together a message where it's speaking to the ideal client and it's also reflecting a problem that you solve in your coaching business? This is huge when it comes to marketing. I share all the time how when I first started my coaching business, I thought that I truly needed a marketing consultant. I struggled. I thought, with my brother being in marketing, I was just looking for someone to come in and help me in this marketing space. And so what I learned is it wasn't my marketing. The marketing aspect needed, of course, attention, but it was the way that I was marketing my business. And this is where niche marketing came into play. It's learning how to speak to your client. How am I, when you're creating your programs, when you're creating your coaching sessions, you want to make sure that you're speaking directly to the ideal client. Well, that's all in your messaging. And so one of the things that you may not have learned in your coaching certification program is how to craft a signature message that's going to speak to your ideal client. Again, the certification programs teach you how to coach, but some of them don't teach you how to build a 6-figure coaching business. Those are, two different lanes that you have to operate in. I say all the time, Latoya, when people ask, do I have to pay to become a coach? No, that is your assignment. God is already giving you the gift to become a coach. But do you have to pay to grow your coaching business? Absolutely. Your certification establishes your credibility. Your certification enhances your skill. But one of the things that we offer here in the Chase Gray Niche Certification Program is not only do we establish your credibility and we help you enhance your skills, but we teach you the strategies, the proven strategies on how to start, grow, and monetize your coaching business. We had one of the coaches in the community ask me yesterday. She asked, are you constantly are you learning as you go? And so the niche certification program was designed for the coach who has been on the hamster wheel trying to learn as they go, right? That was frustrating for me. It took me years to finally understand the concept of building a multiple six-figure coaching business. And so instead of you spending your time Googling, feeling like you're on that hamster wheel, I've taken all of the information that I've learned over the 9 years that I've been in coaching, and I've combined it into a 6-month coaching program where it's going to not only help you monetize and create your signature coaching program, but we're going to teach you some of those key elements on how to increase your visibility, how to create sales pages, how to do marketing, right? And so with your messaging, you want to make sure that you're connected to a community that's going to help you with your messaging. So of course, we have some fantastic Chase Gray coaches who are jumping on and sharing their message with us. We have mindset coach Madonna. She empower high achieving women of faith break free from anger and fear and discover their inner wealth and create a powerful voice, right? Why you say you think you need to change your power statement, Madonna? Let's talk about it. And then, so this is definitely one of Chase Gray's amazing mindset coaches who is working through building her business. Not only has she had the opportunity to come in, get clarity on her niche, get clarity on her messaging, Madonna is enrolling clients. She has had the opportunity to enroll a few clients through our program because we focus on making sure your message is speaking directly to your ideal client. So what does that look like? When we talk about messaging, we're talking about what is the story that you're sharing to your audience that's going to inspire them to work with you because you have the solution to their problem. Is the message clear or is it too vague? Right? Is it vague? Are you using words where it's making it broad, it's making it vague, it's making it where they need to ask too many questions to figure out what it is that you're doing? Or are you simple, specific, and clear? Right? Let's use our forgiveness coach, Miss Sandra. She helps Christian women that have experienced traumatic hurt break free from unforgiveness through inner healing and abundant living. I love it. Keep them coming. So come on in. Again, share what type of coach you are. Let me know if you're aspiring, if you're growing, and then share your I help statement, your elevator pitch, your message. I want to know who we have on today's training. I love it. We have Miss Leticia. I believe I'm pronouncing your name right. She helps women who have experienced physical, emotional, or sexual abuse through childhood trauma or domestic violence. I love it. So, Leticia, two things. I think you already told me what type of coach you are. You are a transformational life coach. So tell me the results that they receive after working with you. So you're telling me who you work with, you're telling me the problem that they have, but give me some results. What are they going to gain after working with you? Again, this is what we're talking about when we're talking about messaging. When you show up, you want someone to be able to read what you say, hear what you say, access what you say, and know that you are specifically talking to them. And then you want to give them some results. What is it that you're going to help them do as a result of working with you? We have Amita, our amazing wealth coach, who's helping high achieving mothers break the cycle of just getting by, lay proper foundations, and consciously build wealth and leave legacies purposefully. I love it. So you're sharing who you serve. Now, what we want to do is we want to get some clarity on what does it mean by laying a proper foundation. What if your foundation isn't proper according to someone else's idea of a proper foundation? right? So these are the small things that we work through, helping you make this simple, make this clear so that it makes sense to that single mother who is waiting for you to show up. So Amita, let's break that down a little more. What does it mean by laying a proper foundation and consciously build wealth and leave legacy? Again, these words that we're using are a little vague. So you want to be a little bit more specific. If we're going to help high achieving mothers break the cycle of what? We're helping them break the cycle, but what cycle are we breaking? And then what are the results that they're going to receive after breaking that cycle? Um, I like that, Madonna. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. The more that we talk, and so one of the benefits to being a part of this community is we have coaching calls, right? And so we work through your messaging. We work through the problem you're solving. We're constantly working in your business and on your business so that we can make sure that you're showing up as the expert and bringing your client maximum results. So when Madonna talks about her client is suffering from self neglect, when you hear Madonna teach, that makes sense. I like that. Okay, Leticia said, I had women walk in their purpose and write books, start businesses, and repair their marriages because they have healed their souls and wounds. So I want you to find a way to show them or share those, not the specific results as of this, but after they are free or healed from the abuse, from the childhood trauma, what will they walk into? Now, these are all results of them walking into something, them accessing something, them being free in something. That's the part that I want you to identify, because you've told me who you help. You've told me the problem that they have, but I don't know what I'm going to gain after working with you. And so, of course, everyone has something different. What they gain, the results of what they gain all looks different. But what is it that they'll gain from working with you? I love it. Antoinette, I help women who have allowed fear and rejections to stop them from reaching their full potential to gain security and purpose by discovering who they are in Christ and developing a strong sense of self. I love that you put that at the end, because we got to break this down a little bit more. Again, when we talk about messaging, guys, when we talk about bringing forth a message that's simple, specific, and clear, you don't want your ideal client to read and have to wonder whether or not you're talking to them, right? You don't want them to try to figure out if they're talking to you. If I'm sorry, if you're talking to them. If a person has to show up and say, let me book a call to figure out what they're talking about, or let me do some more research, or let me see, when someone sees your messaging, that is, you want them to see your messaging and want to figure out how to work with you, not want to figure out what it is you do, right? So we want, and sometimes when we're creating our messaging, we love what we do, and sometimes we kind of overwhelm our message with words and adjectives, and it may not require as much as that. So because Antoinette is in our coaching program, I could definitely pull her back up and just kind of encourage you. Let's walk through this, Antoinette, when we talk about helping them reach their full potential, and gain security and purpose by discovering who they are in Christ and developing a sense of self. I want to understand what a strong sense of self means. The only thing that you're showing me or that you're giving me in this statement is that you're going to help me. You're going to help me overcome fear and rejection, and then discover purpose through Christ. Those are really the only two things that I can see that are tangible, that are connecting to someone who may need you. So let's work through that. But I love it, and I thank you for throwing it out there so that we can work through it. Miss Leticia said they will gain confidence and freedom from fear, guilt, shame, and unforgiveness. Okay, cool. So they will gain confidence and freedom. So let's go back through what we shared earlier today. And so, guys, this is good. I love this, because this is the type of training that we offer in our community. This is the type of training that we're going to be providing during our 2021 Start to Six-Figure 3-day virtual shift conference. And so this is what we do. We're hands-on in your messaging so that, again, it's clear. So when Leticia came in and said, listen, I am a transformational coach, I help women who have suffered from some sort of childhood trauma, this is what they're going to get. They're going to gain confidence. Now, the whole confidence and freedom from those portions can be in your marketing. Those are marketing words, but you want to help them gain what type of confidence, Leticia? Let's be a little bit more specific. But this is the type of breakdown you get with working in the niche certification program. But this is the type of breakdown of your message. You want to sit down and say, okay, when my ideal client read my message, when they're listening to me, do they understand what I'm going to do? You know, can they hear the behaviors that are the result of the problem that I'm here to help them solve? Are they clear of the results that I can help them bring? These are some of the things that you want to become crystal clear on, so that the more clear it is for you, the more clear it is. Let me take that back, because it may be clear for you because you're saying it. So in your mind, it makes sense. But we want to make sure that it's crystal clear to the client. When you say, for instance, you know, if you walk into a room and you share your messaging with someone who's not familiar with coaching at all, you want to be able to say, this is what I do, and they understand it. Sometimes we use certain language where only people in the coaching industry will understand, or only we understand it because we're the one producing it. So here's Alicia, and I love this one. Alicia and I sat down and crafted this message, and I love it. So Alicia served Christian women, innovative entrepreneurs. She helped them to identify, create, and launch a 4-figure signature product in 90 days without abandoning their ideas. Again, who are we talking to? We're talking to and we're talking to Christian women entrepreneurs. She's going to help you create and launch your 4-figure signature product in 90 days. So now you have the problem, you have who she's going to help, and you have the results, right? Again, you want to become crystal clear of who you are, who you serve, and the results that you're going to help your client bring, so that they can know that you are the coach for them. Alicia said they will have a marketplace product that will generate ongoing revenue, right? So she's going to help you not only launch a 4-figure signature product in 90 days, but it's going to be a product that's going to bring generate ongoing revenue. There may be a small piece that you may want to put into your statement. Instead of saying abandoning their ideas, because you've already helped them identify and create the idea, we probably want to put that residual income in replace of abandoning their ideas. Let's talk about it, Alicia. Okay, Antoinette, you said strong sense of self, learn to love themselves so they will never again feel they need someone else to validate them. So then let's say that, right? So let's see, let's go back up to yours. You're helping women who have allowed fear and rejection to stop them from reaching their full potential. Let's reword this and say that you're going to help them who've allowed fear and rejection stop them from reaching their potential. You're going to help them discover purpose through Christ, and you're going to help them love themselves, or help them become self-sufficient, or help them no longer seek validation. Let's make those, make those results clear in wording that's going to speak directly to your ideal client. Makes sense? Leticia said confidence in who they are and who God truly created them to be. So let's put that in that statement, because now you're giving me results, right? I would play around with confidence in who they are and how we can word that to empower the woman who you're going to be working with. But again, these are the small things, that little tweaks in your wording, tweaks in your messaging, moving things around, changing some words around, so that when you show up and you say, this is who I am, this is what I do, these are the people that I help, these are the results that I bring, now that person knows that you're specifically talking to them. I'll go ahead and break my power statement down with you so that you can understand what I mean. So, of course, I am a vision coach, and I support Christian female startup coaches. So now it's specific, and we talked about this yesterday when we talk about niche marketing. Where we're talking about niching down, we're talking about who is it that you're here to serve and what problem are you here to solve, right? So if I'm here to support Christian female startup coaches. If you are a Christian female startup coach, then you know that I'm talking to you. When people ask, well, I'm not a startup coach. A startup coach is anyone who is unable to fluently share and monetize their coaching programs. If you have not been able to consistently generate 5,000 or more in your coaching business, then you are a startup coach. And it's nothing wrong with that. Let me get that clear. Okay. I was a startup coach for a long time. What makes you a startup coach is not yet having the well-oiled principles and strategies implemented into your business so that you're creating consistent income. Again, I was a startup coach for a long time. What did I need to learn how to do? I needed to learn how to master and monetize my messaging. So with the niche certification program, we help you start, grow, and monetize, right? So those are the three areas that we focus on through. We help you start, grow, and monetize your coaching business from start to six figures in your niche, right? So we've identified the problem. I'm unable to start, I'm unable to grow, I'm unable to monetize. That's the problem that we're going to help you solve. The results that we're going to help you bring are six figures in your business, right? And so again, we talked about the topic for today is, 5 reasons you're certified but not bringing profit. It's because you're not focusing on your messaging. You're not focusing on your niche. We need to focus on your pricing. What does your pricing look like? And we're going to talk about that later on this week as we continue this. It's not going to be a 5-day series. It's actually going to be a 4-day series. But as we continue talking about these different topics and talking about the different things that you need in your business to take your coaching business from start to six figures. We have to focus on your marketing. Understand that your message is in your marketing. There are two major areas of marketing in your coaching business that stands out like a sore thumb. It's your title and it's your power statement. Those two are two major marketing strategies that you want to make sure you have solid so that you can speak to your ideal client. Cool. So listen, I wanted to jump on and share this with you on today. We're talking about 5 reasons you're certified but not bringing profit. And our number 2 reason is your message just isn't clear enough. If you're struggling with getting clarity in your messaging, if you're struggling with bringing forth a message that is speaking to your ideal client and enrolling clients into your coaching programs at a 4-figure investment or more, if you're having a hard time with consistently generating 5K in your coaching business, if you're having a hard time with building out your business and having someone to ask questions and be held accountable, then I encourage you to book a call with me so that we can get you enrolled into the Chase Great Niche Certification Program. Our niche certification program does 3 major things, and we talked about this yesterday. Number 1 is it massively increases your credibility. Okay, it massively increases your credibility. There's so many different opportunities that we provide in the program that is going to enhance your credibility as well. Number 2, being niche certified establishes your area of expertise. You want to be recognized as the expert. How do you do that? By mastering your message, right? By mastering your message, by being specific in your niche. These are the top 2 things that we want to focus on so that we can help you reach 6 figures and exceed 6 figures in your coaching business. So again, becoming niche certified helps you increase your credibility. I can't talk. Number 2, it helps establishes your area of expertise. And then lastly, number 3, which is my favorite, is it validates your pricing. We talked about being an expert and how people go to expert and specialists for a particular reason. When you go see an acupuncture or when you go to a chiropractor, or when you go to a podiatrist or an ophthalmologist. These are all experts in their area of study. And so their price points can reflect their area of expertise because they're the only place you can get the solution to your problem. Now, again, I use the comparison of a life coach and a family practitioner, right? Your family practitioner checks your temperature, checks your blood pressure, make sure you're doing good. You can bend over, touch your toes. You go through your physical every year. That's what your family practitioner is all about. That's what your life coach is. Your life coach is able to look at different areas in your life and help you in different areas of your life. However, when you start needing to go to a specialist as an ear, nose, and throat doctor, an ophthalmologist, a podiatrist, when you have certain areas that you need specific focus on, that's when the area of expertise is now in demand. And so that's what we focus on in the niche certification program, is helping you stand out as an expert. So if you need support with getting clarity on your niche, narrowing your niche is what brings profit. Listen, I've been in the coaching industry for over 9 years. And when I first started coaching, I was coaching entrepreneurs. I was a vision coach. I was coaching entrepreneurs, helping entrepreneurs build whatever business that they wanted to build. But guess what? I was not hitting my monthly revenue goals. I'll be honest. We were broke, y'all. Like, man, if I could just sit down and tell y'all the stories, like we were broke, like we were struggling. I was struggling because I knew this is what God had called me to do. I knew that coaching is what He wanted me to pursue, but I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know the art of coaching. I had the skill of coaching, but I didn't know the art of coaching. And knowing the art of coaching is what drives your profit to where you desire it to be. We struggled, y'all. We had 3 boys. Some of you know I had 3 boys, amazing boys. My husband has always stood in support and been my backbone through this all. But that one income, and that every now and again, one day we'll have a client, and then when we had clients, they weren't investing at a price point that would pull me out of the struggle. I was still struggling with clients. I'll never forget, I asked God, I said, Lord, if you send me 10 clients a week, I'll be able to sustain, right? Let me tell you, He did. He brought me 10 clients a week, and I was overwhelmed. I was burned out, and I was still broke. I was still financially struggling. And so I wanted to take those same principles, strategies, and implement them into the certification program so that you don't have to take and go through what I had to take and go through to get to where I am. I want to show you those proven strategies. So if you're looking to get clarity in your niche, if you're looking to master your message, which is key in monetizing your coaching programs, then I encourage you to book a call with me so that we can get you enrolled. One of our signing bonuses for our newly enrolled clients is you will receive access, a VIP ticket, and I think I only have 3 left. I believe I only have 3 VIP tickets left. Yeah, I only have 3 VIP tickets left for you to enroll into the niche certification program and then receive access to the 2021 Start to Six Figure 3-day virtual shift conference as a complimentary ticket, as a signing bonus. So listen, if you want to join us May 13th through the 15th, we have some amazing 6-figure influencers that's going to come and bless us with a whole bunch of strategy, and you're ready to implement and change the trajectory of your coaching business. This is not an empowerment session. This is not an empowerment conference. This is a working conference. We're going to implement the strategies that we're learning so that you can see results. If you're ready for it, let's book the call on this side. Let's book the call so that you can get access to the complimentary ticket, and let's rock out. Cool, 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 cool. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I'm so glad that I was able to jump in and help dissect that a little bit. Again, these are some of the benefits, the bells and the whistles that we offer in our on-demand coaching and content community in the niche certification program. I'm excited about what we do in the community. Just last night, we had our group call that we host twice a month, and the coaches had the opportunity to train, and it was absolutely hilarious because it was so spur of the moment, but we did it so that we can keep you ready. You want to show up as the expert. Don't walk into the room and have to prepare. Walk into the room and already be prepared. So listen, let's go ahead and rock out. Go ahead, book your call. Let's get you enrolled into the niche certification program so that you can not only start, grow, and monetize your coaching business from start to six figures in your niche, but so that you can also get access to the 2021 Start to Six Figure 3-day virtual shift conference. And you will get that with a complimentary access. Cool. Have a fantastic day. I will be going live tomorrow, Wednesday, and I'm going to go live twice on Thursday. Unfortunately, I will not be available after Thursday to go live. So I'll go ahead and go live on Wednesday and Thursday. I really don't know the time. Today was supposed to be earlier. It didn't work that way. So just make sure you rock out with me. If you want to know when we are going live for the next 2 days, make sure you are a part of our complimentary group, our Facebook group, From Start to Six Figures. It's our online Facebook community. Join that community. You'll be able to access all of our trainings. You'll know when we're going live, and we'll be able to rock out together. Cool. I love it. The coaches are sharing these fire emojis because last night coaching training was fire. Have a fantastic night, fantastic day. Don't forget to book your call so that we can get you started. If you're ready to narrow your niche so that you can reach your profit goals, if you're ready to get clarity in your messaging so that you can impact lives and speak to your ideal client, enrolling clients at four figures or more into your coaching programs, then go ahead, book your call, and let's get you enrolled. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you on tomorrow. Be blessed.